Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing Battletech here. This is a uninformed playthrough, so I have not been looking in wikis and stuff. I only use things that people tell me in my comments, or my son's played it a lot, and he kind of kibitzes over my shoulder and says, "What are you building it that way for?" But I don't go look things up to try and get optimal builds or anything like that. I'm not using any mods. I've not even got the downloadable content yet. I'm trying to get through this. I do that with any uninformed playthrough. I try to play the vanilla game straight through without mods or what do you want to call downloadable content and things like that, unless it's really adding to the story. Like in some, for instance, when I played Pathfinder Kingmaker, I did add in the there was a downloadable content that had like a little mini campaign that would plug into the main campaign. So if it does something like that, I tend to add it. But I'm so unfamiliar with this whole gaming system here with this one, whereas a role-playing game, I kind of know what I'm doing in general for role-playing. For this, I have absolutely no idea, so I'm just still trying to learn all the mechanics and how to build mechs and all that kind of stuff. So I have had some people point out some things to me, so I've been taking some of their suggestions. One of the big ones that I've come to really believe in is I'd rather sacrifice some firepower to get more armor and jump jets, because jump jets can get you out of a pickle in a hurry. You know, someone's behind you, you can jump and be facing them properly. And armor lets you take those extra 3 or 4 hits before your mech's totally wrecked. And even though you're doing less per shot damage, you end up getting more shots, which with the people that I have, I've got them trained up enough that we're able to take like precision shots, precise shooting type things, so we can target weak points on vehicles and or mechs to either knock them down or take them completely out. I've had glitches hit several headshots on at some crucial times to help us get through everything. So let's go. It's a nice little summary. I've been away for a little while. This is coming back to this. I went away to a gaming convention for 4 days, so there's a little lull in my publishing record there. So I'm going to be starting to crank back up, starting with Battletech today. Let's do. I can't remember if I did the experience on these guys. I did rebuild all the mechs offline. I tinkered with the new Thunderbolt thing that I got, which is, it's got like a large laser and a long range missile and like 3 medium lasers. I got rid of 1 heat sink, a short range laser, and a short range missile and its ammo, and a heat sink to drop 4 jump jets on it. And otherwise I left it alone because it looked like it was fairly well built as far as armor went and stuff. So I might try and use that on some mission somewhere in here just to see how it works. Let's see, who did I take out last time? Behemoth? She's got to go. She needs like 6 missions to get some of these, 6 or 7 missions to get this stuff. I'm trying to get somebody. My son told me if you get somebody up to all 5 of these, they become like an elite pilot and something. So I don't know. Decker is, I mean, I could take him up on his shooting. I don't know. I'm up to 9,300, so I can pop one of these up. So what happens if I do this? Plus 3 hit defense, plus 6 melee defense, 25% melee hit. Okay, that's pretty good. This one gives us an extra health. And this one, the indirect fire penalty is -3, so you can hit better with indirect fire. Whichever one I take is going to... I think I want to take piloting because someone told me that piloting also helps you like move just a little bit faster. And the fact that I get the +6, I've been getting hit by on these like desert environments and lunar environments. People tend to do like I do when I'm getting up on heat. They just come up and try and punch you. So hopefully that will help against some of that. And then I gotta build forever to get this. Or I could go for the extra health, because I do get hit a lot. I don't know what to do, people. I think I'll take the extra health.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Because I do get hit a lot. Glitch, my girl.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch, my girl, needs lots of experience points to get up here.
Yep,
Army Bear, same thing. Decker could grab some shooting. Although I think I'd like to get him up on his health, so if I hang out and get some more experience points, I might be able to get up to here. This is called Shot Mastery, so I think I want to get that too. There's so many things I want to get, and I can't get people out fast enough to get their experience points. As far as the training goes, these guys are still getting some training points, so I'm letting them kind of rack up a lot of training points before I decide what to do with some of them.
What? No.
So these guys are all just picking up training from the training modules. I don't think Brother...
Good to go.
Yeah, Brother and Archangel don't get any from that. So I got to take them out to get experience. They're past that level, I think, of getting experience. Okay, I went to the store and bought some... I was getting low on heavy jump jets because I've been putting them on everything. So I went to the store and bought a few of those, sold off a few bits and pieces that were... I'm kind of limiting myself to like no more than 10 of any one weapon, 20 or 10 of any one ammo, I think it is, and 10 of any one weapon. Things like 20 heat sinks, 20 standard jump jets, things like that. Enough to repair myself and get to another store to buy some more. So the only thing I could think about doing, and I'm not going to do it right now, but I have... This is my original blackjack, so I'm kind of keeping that out of sentimental reasons. But I have like a Shadowhawk. I don't think I'll ever go back to the Shadowhawk. I have these three lights that I just don't run lights anymore. And then I've got a Wolverine that I don't know how to build. Because like the Wolverine, it says it can have 2 of these, 1 of these, or 3 of these, and 1 of those. It's a 55-ton mech, but I haven't figured out how to build it to make it seem like it's worthwhile. The Enforcer is kind of the same thing. I have an Enforcer that I built out, but it just doesn't feel like it's that great, you know? And I don't run like 3 mediums anymore. It's like a couple heavies and a couple mediums is about what my normal mix is. Sometimes if it's a really nasty one, I'll take 3 heavies or even 4 heavies with those tactical pilots that make them run as 3s. So I'm not really sure if I should even be hanging on to these things. Anyway, quick look at our reputation. We're almost there for the local pirates. I think I have to get to 100 to be able to ally with them, and then I can get to their to the black market. And after I've seen what the black market is like, I might very well start going around and hunting pirates and lose my alliance with them or whatever. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff being fixed. This one's being refitted. When I fixed the catapult, I did a bit of refitting when I was putting it back together. And then these were just basically repairs and rebuilds. So you can see a day for this, 2 days later that one. We'll get this upgrade thing, so I'll get another thing to do there. And then the big Jagger mech that Glitch always runs around in is 10 days out. And then I got a financial report 14. So I was looking at the contracts. I've been running around on this lunar surface, and it's been really bad on my heat. So I thought I would travel, at least for right now. I'm going to travel to do a fairly easy one. Maybe be able to take out a couple mediums, because this is an ambush. So I'll need to take some faster mechs. You know, have like a heavy for hitting power and take out 3 mediums to try and chase down the convoy and blow it up, and then get the heck out of Dodge. If we do this, negotiation-wise, you know, it's 3 for 15, 325,000, but I get 6 in my reputation, which would make me be get me to the 100, and I can see if I can ally with the pirates. And if that's the case, then I'll go someplace that has a black market, and we'll mess with it and see what the black market looks like. Something I want to try and get to, see if it's worthwhile. Okay. So I think we're going to take this, and we're going to just leave it at 315 and 325,000. We're going to go see if we can ambush this convoy. It's going to give me 14 days to travel to there, so we're going to get the we'll get back like the mechs and have something happen in the ship, and then we'll get to the financial report, and then we'll do this to start making money again. I guess I could go here. 5 of 21, but that means I'm going to commit to blowing up their stuff. I don't think I'm going to get that much. See, that would give me 7, but I only need 6 because I'm at 94 with the pirates. So we're just going to stay there. We're going to go for it. The 325,000 should help fix my mechs. And so we're going to travel to Clough Stand, and stuff will happen to us. So here we go. And I've already spent 11 minutes, so this one might be a little bit short. We'll do the traveling and...
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Okay, so now we can go into engineering and do another ship upgrade. We're up to 40. We have to be at 41 to get an extra thing. So I'm going to go and get that so I get more reputation. Or whatever this is, the morale stuff. So, that one gives me +1. This one gives me +1. I think all these just give me +1, right? They'll just give me +1, so I'm going to go ahead and get this up to the 41 level. And then I'll start building everything else. So 20 days we'll be up to getting the 35%. Now in the Mech Bays, we've gotten our stuff, some of our stuff back. These were just repaired, so she's still, you know, fast, short range puncher. That's what the Kintaro is. That's why I call it DFA. It's built for a death from above. This is my long range heavy. Got an AC-5 and an LRM-15. A couple of medium lasers for in close. But in general, this is something that like Mummy Bear or Decker goes out in to get, because they have the longer range weapons, they can, you know, do a spotting, and then once other people close in and can see stuff, they can still stay at somewhat of a distance and just hit them with longer range missile stuff. And if people get in close, then they can like whale them on an alpha strike or something. But again, jump jets and armor give you an idea. You know, 1,200 armor. You're not going to take the pilot out. You're not going to take people out in this mech easily. You're going to have to concentrate your fire, and if they're doing that, that means everybody else gets to basically get free shots. So, so I think for this thing I'm going to go out on, I'm probably going to take like the Enforcer, the Kintaro, the Griffin, and maybe this Jagger mech here or this Jagger mech here. I'm not sure yet. I'm not going to take the Zeus on a chase mission. I have to take something that's relatively fast. So I'll probably take this one and put like Decker or Mummy Bear in the Griffin, because that's a missile boat, has lots of missiles and runs really fast. Because like its movement is max sprint's 240 meters. It's the fastest thing I've got right now that's not a light. I have found if I take lights out, lights just die. I mean, I take out lights fairly quickly. So, all right. You know, while I'm thinking about this, let me double check.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, I was hoping to wait for one more, some more experience points on Decker to get him up to here. I really need to take Mummy Bear out and get her some experience points so she can start moving up these bars out here, right? She's really low, so I'll probably take her instead of Decker. So it'll be a little while before Decker gets his level. And you don't want to. This one thing I did find out. Somebody pointed this out to me. Do not upgrade, even if they have the experience points. Don't upgrade somebody
Waiting on you, Commander.
Too high because it changes their monthly salary. Just let them bank their experience points, and when you take them out, that's when you crank them up to whatever you want them to start doing. So, you know, with these new guys where I'm just letting the training pods train them up, it's like I'm going to wait till I get a whole bunch of experience points, then I'll crank them up and take them out to get the higher levels up here. So that's one thing I did figure out, and somebody, I think my son told me about that too. Okay, well, we got to go back out here and got to keep traveling, right? Because we got many days. We're going to have a financial report coming here in a little bit. Huh? Go. All right, get onto the jump ship. I'm going to go back to a place that we've been before, but it's got a nice, relatively easy go where I can run around with some medium mechs maybe and chase down a convoy. See if I'm get into a tail position. I noticed lately that whenever I have an ambush convoy, they're always putting me in a trail position where I'm always having to chase them. The earlier ones, I didn't always have that. I was more of a... and then here comes my financial. Oh, a black market invitation. This is what I've been waiting for. In the morning briefing, Darius is unusually excited. Commander, our pirate friends have vouched for us with the cabal that controls access to the black markets. Black markets exist on numerous worlds hidden away from government regulation. Canny shoppers can find all manner of illicit goods, weapons, and sometimes even battle mechs at prices that range from outrageous to obscene. Outrageous to obscene. Black market locations are noted in system attributes on the star map. Additionally, a black market icon is shown on the star map to those who have earned access. In the periphery, they'll even waive the usual membership fee. Smear chuckles darkly. We keep such sterling company. Considering our reputation with the great houses, though, it's hard to find welcoming ports these days. Dr. Mary reluctantly agrees. Black markets are almost our only option for new supplies. It's got to be worth the extra scrutiny we'll receive from the system authorities. Oh, let's, we'll accept the invitation. Wave your hand, you quiet the room. Let's grab this with both hands. We might not always be on good terms with the pirates. Yang strokes his chin in contemplation. I need a cool pirate name now. Maybe Angry Yang? Ooh. Or Ironbeard? What you think? You may now shop at the black market in various systems. Ironbeard. I like Ironbeard. Not Angry Yang. You're always angry. That's not good. Ironbeard. Why don't I get to pick? Just change his title, call him Ironbeard from now on. Okay, so into Cluff's stand we go. We're going to have a financial report as soon as we get here. I think. We're going to lose a bunch of money.
Financial report.
Yeah, I lost all this money. I lose all this money. Getting close to $1 million a month here. The problem is I'm rebuilding these, so I can't. I'm trying to see how these work. And see, these guys are getting... Glitch is my most expensive. Behemoth's right after her. Decker, Archangel, Mummy Bear, Brother, Silent. This is all based on their stats. You see down here, the new guys, they're only in the 20s. While I'm letting them just gain experience. And then when I take them out, they're going to become expensive. So, okay, so now we're here. So I got to say accept. And let's go ahead and get started on this thing. Let's proceed. Okay. Now, Decker, we're not going to have you take this Jagger mech this time. I'm going to put you in a Griffin, and I think I'm going to put Mummy Bear in there. She's not quite as good, but she's just about as... I think she's just about as fast. She's almost as fast. That should keep her up. Glitch can run... This is going to be our heavy support. She's going to do our shooting. She's going to be in the Kentaro. I'm not going to go into Zeus. I think I'm going to take the Enforcer. It's got an AC 10. What's its movement speed? 20s. It's 200, 100, max jump 150. Okay. So the question is, which one's more likely to do what I need it to do? This guy has medium lasers. We're going to be on a desert world, right? So I don't want to take things with lots of lasers. Much as I like this thing for what it does, the Enforcer does about the same thing. It has 2 medium lasers, but it has an AC-10. The AC-10 might be what helps me get through vehicles. Alright, that's got 416 structure, 416, so they're about the same. I don't really want to take out something like this because it's just not quite fast enough. Is it? It's got the same speed, but it doesn't act. I'm gonna try the Enforcer. What's that put me at? It puts me at 3, and it's supposed to be a 2 skull, which means it should be about even. We'll see if this works. I might be getting screwed over here. But let's go try this. 2 3s, a 2, and a 4. So a little bit higher initiative orders. I might get off some shots. Especially chasing down a convoy. The vehicles tend to run as 2s or 1s. We'll be doing a lot of sprinting the first turn or two. You gotta blow up all the vehicles and then run away. All right, it's my time. We're at 22 minutes. We'll get on the planet, see what it looks like, and then we'll do the fight next time. Because it is a desert, so we're going to have problems with heat. Convoy has entered the region. Time to move out. That's where they're at. Once they're dealt with, evac zone's over here. Okay, it's going to show me.
All right.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open and watch your sensors.
This is where they're going to escape to. Oh, I'm in trail position again. Why do they always drop me in trail? So I need to run. Oh God, I'm not going to catch them. Where is this? It's up there. They're going to want to run down this road. They're going to run this way. So I've got to run this way. Okay, this is not going to be cool. Not going to be cool at all. I'm going to have troubles. Right here in River City. Okay, this is going to be bad.
What can I do for you?
Okay. This is not going to be good. Be very bad. Very bad for me. Alright, well, next time.
Commander?
We will fight the battle. We will try and ambush the convoy next time. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see you go and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos and schedule streams. I'm going to run as far as I can in this general direction. Again, there's no roads for me to run up. Oh, God. This is going to be very bad. Very, very bad. Okay. I do have 2 other uninformed playthroughs going on right now, Rogue Trader and Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of stalled at the moment. I'm having some interesting copyright claims because of the music inside the game. So I'm trying to work that out. And then there's also a glitch that I found in their patch 7. There's a location where I pass a perception check. There's supposed to be a button or a lever that I'm supposed to be hit to get through a secret room, and it's not there. So I did a couple things on the outside waiting for them to patch that particular thing, and they haven't patched it yet. So I've kind of stopped my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough until some other issues on patch 7 work out. They're spending a lot of their time fixing their modding tool I'm not using mods yet on that, so I don't know when I'll get back to Baldur's Gate 3. It might be a week or two before I can publish anything there. But otherwise, I'm pushing on Rogue Trader and Battletech now for this kind of stuff. I do a Saturday morning stream on Pathfinder Kingmaker. It was a fan choice to have me play a female monk and to romance Tristan. I think I've gotten the romance to the 100-point level, so that we are a couple now, and so now I just have to finish the game there. So the rest of that playthrough on Saturday mornings in the stream will just be me trying to get through all the chapters and get, as much experience points as we can, solve all the little stories along the way and stuff like that. So come join me on Saturday mornings for that. We are planning. I'm planning with my family to try and see if we can't maybe start streaming a little bit more. Probably multiplayer games, like Baldur's Gate 3 has a multiplayer mode. Rogue Trader has a multiplayer mode. There's like 3 or 4 other games out there that my sons play, and stuff that we can play as a multiplayer of 2, 3, or 4 players. So I might try to figure out some way to set up some streams to play some of those, and so you might see more streaming coming out rather than these set piece 30 minute to an hour long videos for various games. I will still keep doing those. I have like 2 or 3 other games that I need to do uninformed playthroughs. There's a couple games I'd like to go back and revisit that I've played before, and I'd like to bring them out. I also am doing playthroughs on Xenonauts 2 Early Access. I just got done with their Milestone 4. Took it as way past their Milestone 4 cutoff as far as content contained. So I could build out a whole bunch of things and waited for a random mission to show up so you could see all the new toys and, kind of everything that they have so far in the game. There's a few more things yet to come from the good guys' side, and there's a bunch of stuff coming from the bad guys' side. And they're working on how they're going to tell the story of that game. So Milestone 5, when it finally gets out, is probably going to be a really step up for that game system. That's going to be... it's definitely the successor to Xenonauts from the 90s. Or not Xenonauts, XCOM from the 90s. Not the XCOM from Fire Access, but the original XCOM that was basically the game of the century in the 1990s, definitely of the decade. It was innovative and really pushed the limits of a lot of what gameplay could do at the time. And Xenonauts 2 is taking that whole model and ramping it up and making it that much better. So I'm very excited about that particular game. I'm also a Kickstarter on that game, so you can check out that playthrough too on the channel. And if you hit the notify bell after subscribing, you'll get notified of what I'm putting up, and then you can decide whether you want to watch it or not. All right, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.